Our meteorologists have been telling you about the expanding drought conditions over the past several weeks. Tonight, we're talking about the dangers that dry conditions pose to everyone in the area. That includes the increased fire risk. Dominique O'Neill joins us live in Perrysburg Township now. Dominique, what can you tell us?
Well, Dan, I learned today that dry conditions make it a higher risk for fire danger, and it's important that you take precautions during the drought season.
But with the conditions like they are, we have to exercise more caution than normal.
Some important facts you need to know about fire concerns during a severe drought. Perrysburg Township Fire Chief Tom Bryce says outdoor burning is dangerous, and in some cases, in some areas, they may issue burn bans or restrictions.
We haven't had rain of any substantial amount here in quite some time. So we're recommending that the public refrain from burning if they're in an area where that's allowed. And obviously, if they're not in an area where it's allowed, they shouldn't burn anyway.
Sparks can start big fires. Even things like a cigarette, campfire, or equipment can cause a blaze.
Yesterday, we had a pretty significant brush fire that probably was in large part caused by the drought conditions, or at least the magnitude of the fire was contributed to by the drought conditions. Once a fire gets started in conditions like this, it's going to spread very rapidly. And things are going to burn very quickly and get out of hand very quickly.
When it comes to water use, it matters because drought reduces available water for firefighting.
You got a small cooking fire. With it being as dry as it is, one ember is all it's going to take to start a fire potentially. So we do need to be extra cautious during this time and, not burn. And, even if you're grilling out, we need to use more caution than normal.
And Chief Bryce says always stay alert and stay cautious. Reporting in Perrysburg, Dominique O'Neill, WTOL 11.
Speaking of drought concerns, let's bring in meteorologist John Birchfield. John, what can you tell us about the latest report that just came out?
Well, Kaylee, the drought has gotten more widespread, but it's also gotten more severe. So the intensity has worsened and parts of our area have been upgraded to a severe drought. Now, it is so widespread. In fact, 100% of Ohio is now in a rainfall deficit, and 95% of the Buckeye State is considered to be under a moderate drought or worse. What's new in this week's drought monitor? The severe drought. That is impacting parts of our viewing area, and now 16% of Ohio is severe, and even 1.9% of Ohio is now under an extreme drought. So where is the drought the worst? Right now, it is generally going to be south of Toledo along the I-75 corridor towards Findlay, where that severe drought has been added. That bright orange color, including the city of Tiffin, over towards Findlay and into Putnam and Henry counties up into southwestern Lucas. That is where the rainfall deficit is the worst. Now, out in eastern Ohio, towards Pittsburgh, extreme drought conditions. That is another new addition to the drought monitor, where the rainfall deficit has been long-standing in portions of eastern Ohio and western Pennsylvania. Now, we have had 16 totally dry days this month, and only a pair of days, just 2 days with any sort of rainfall, and that makes 2 straight weeks without a drop of rain. To put some numbers on it, for the end of summer, this is historically the second driest end to summer and the driest since 1973, with just 1.5 inches of rain since August 1st. We'll continue to track the drought as it evolves coming up in the following weeks.